On brief. News, not opinions. Union Jacks and England flags have sprung up across York in recent weeks as part of a grassroots campaign to celebrate the symbols that unite communities. City of York Council has confirmed it will not be removing the flags, despite raising safety concerns about members of the public attaching them to lampposts without permission. The displays, part of a broader national movement dubbed Flag Force UK, have been met with strong support from residents who see them as a proud expression of national identity. Organiser Joseph Moulton said the initiative is about giving ordinary people a sense of unity at a time when many feel ignored by politicians. The vast majority of the population don't want to be browbeaten into hiding their flag for fear of offending someone, he said. It's a rallying cry for people failed by successive governments. Flag Force members argue Britain should be no different from other countries where flying the national flag is an everyday act of pride. The campaign has raised more than £14,000 of its £16,000 target to fund flags, poles and equipment, with supporters saying it brings colour and patriotism to local areas. One York resident, Patricia Pallister, said, "I love it. It brightens the place up. I'm very patriotic and I think it's good. I hope it stays." But some critics claim the movement is intimidating rather than unifying. Local shopkeeper Claire Platts, who has had pride and trans flags repeatedly torn down from her premises, argued the wave of St. George's crosses feels exclusionary. When hundreds of flags suddenly appear uninvited, it doesn't feel unifying. It feels like saying who does and doesn't belong here, she said. Moulton rejected those claims, insisting the national flag should represent everybody, and noting that pride symbols themselves have become politically exclusionary for some faith groups. He also pointed out that England flags have been vandalised too, despite accusations of double standards. While some critics argue outreach should accompany the campaign to reassure minority communities, many residents see the backlash as an overreaction. Builder Paul Doherty, who witnessed volunteers putting up flags over the bank holiday, said, "It's just patriotism. If it's not causing harm, leave them up until they get scruffy." City of York Council stressed it had no plans to take the flags down, except in specific areas where safety was a concern. Scaling a lamppost with a ladder puts people at risk. We use cherry pickers to do the job safely, a spokesperson said. For campaigners, the message is simple. National pride should not be a source of controversy. In their view, the Union Jack and St. George's Cross belong to everyone, and no community should be made to feel ashamed of flying them.